Guys saw my market out on the chart. I didn't just add these. You were following up on the previous lesson videos and tutorials that I was giving. See it here playing out right in front of you guys. Am I getting better at forecasting or am I just following the algorithm? I'm following the algorithm because it's just what Forex is all about. People, forgive me, I should have dropped this video on Friday. I know many got caught off guard by this, but I'm gonna recap it and tell you what's gonna happen. And I'm even gonna do more forecasting for you. So there's a couple gold videos coming in this week. I hope none of my students are buying exactly right at this stop. I really hope that's not happening. One of my students has been holding gold for weeks. He's supposed to be due for a payout. I'm gonna check up with him later on. But I mean, okay, let's get into this. This one is so exciting. Where do I start? Well, let me start off H1 chart. Well, take a look at the move. I'm gonna jump to the 1 hour chart right now. Let's break this down step by step, and we'll get to what's happening right now. Now, everything all calculated. So what happened? Price stayed above equilibrium. That was the first clue that market price was in fact gonna correct and continue towards the bullish side. This is 50. So this is the equilibrium area. And let me just quickly just scroll back just a bit. I want you guys to see the bottom line. Zero. You see that's the zero right there, so that's the range. All right. Now down here, so would have been the area where stops would have been run. This is the blue zone where stops would have been run if market price had broken below 50 equilibrium. So guys, pause the video for a minute, screenshot this so the next time you see a move like this, you know exactly what to do, because the thing with the algorithm format of Forex trading is that previous moves are going to take place similar to this again, just at a different price. So yeah, gold is gonna hit 4K. You guys believe me now? There are persons who are gonna be holding gold all the way up to 10K, but we're not ready for that conversation just yet. Let's get into this wonderful, wonderful analysis right now. So, I'm gonna explain what took place right here. So I'm just gonna briefly pull this here and get this out the way. Just a bit you run your purpose, but 100, you're gonna stay here. 50, equilibrium, you're gonna stay here. Let's get into it now. What happened? Market price came down. All right, M15 chart, 15 minutes. 50. I gotta show it step by step. I can't miss on anything. All right, step by step breakdown analysis. So more sellers entered on this pullback. So inside the red arrow right around here. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. And price kept on moving. Now let's mark out Friday. Friday. Let's mark out Friday. Let's get this ball game rolling. Right around here. So this is where Friday start. So Thursday is the end of the week cycle. We already understand that. Friday came on the scene. Now, we saw market price hinting at higher lows. That would have been the next reference point. I have to talk on this just a bit. The stops of those who bought right here, so their stop losses, they got ran. So every person who bought in these zones, they got taken out of the market. Those who kept on buying and their stop losses are below 50% equilibrium, they're safe up till now and they are dancing in profit. So, people, what exactly took place? What went wrong for some people? No, remember this little annotation that I had. Look where the market price, upon giving us an impulsive move, take a look where the market price re-entered, right? Before I get to that, let me do you guys a little bit of favor. Notice how this entire area look? This is one big consolidated range. But I want you guys to pay keen attention to right here. So alone. Oops, what's up with this? I want you guys to pay keen attention. Oops, I get this box out the way. This is not how I want it. Perfect. Pay keen attention to right here, so alone. I'm gonna zoom in. Now this has to be done right. I want you guys to see this. I'm seeing it, so I want you guys to see it. Now, first, clue of breakout in a consolidated range. This guy right here, so is still intact. The market price had to break this area. I'm going to type it out. Had to break this price to confirm sellers back in action. Yeah. You didn't see in this consolidated range. You have to study these consolidated range. I'm going to draw some lines right here. So one, just to show the emphasis. This is confirmation break analysis. But you can't just use the area that is a consolidated range to assist you alone. You need to use the previous zone. First and foremost, each time someone entered inside of this on a buy, if their stop losses were close, they would have been taken out. I mean, there's no way a stop loss could be this close, but many traders got taught, some very bad risk management. But I understand that some terrible mentors are out there. So remember this little roof right here. So this is the crown. This is the zone that price had to break. We saw the price consolidate in this area. I gotta add this as well. All right. Respected. None of these stops broke this area. It didn't run the stop losses of those who entered from here. Those who entered from this area, they would have been justified to enter from here because this was a pullback inside bar range pattern, inside trend range pattern, my correction, and market price for those who would have in fact bought here, B for buyers. These guys, their stop losses who entered on this, let me call it second wave or corrective wave, their stop losses are down here. Work with me now, work with me. We're making sense in our forex trading, right? Where their stop losses ran? No. Was this previous zone where buyers re-entered back into the market taking out? No. So how on earth were you planning to sell? What confirmation did you get that market price was gonna sell? There was no confirmation right there, so. Repeat that again. There was no confirmation right there, so. Every single inside this structure, none of these guys ran the stop losses of the guys that were down here. So I'm gonna just draw some little arrows. None. Not one. You didn't get any evidence. A helicopter passing right now. Now, what happened? Price pushed up, back down. Sound low. Helicopter sound low. Then we got one of the biggest confirmation that we're going high. We got one of the biggest confirmation that price was going high. We got a breaker structure of the previous crown that market price couldn't take out. Easy 1, 2, 3. Market price couldn't take out this zone, and then we got the confirmation that we're going higher. Now, where exactly did the market price go back into? Now, remember what you learned from your mentor in basics forex trading, something called liquidity. But after a while, liquidity can weaken depending on where the market maker is pumping the money. So last time price went up into this zone, oh gosh, we got a butter bruising. Bulls, they had to go on the retreat. And retreat they did. Right here, so was the sweet spot. We got what we needed, but it was a tumultuous recovery process. Fighting. Upon re-entering back into that same zone, now I'm going to highlight it now. A lot of persons probably saying, all right, price breakout, then why on earth did this took place, Darian? Why? Why did the market price up? Sellers were still in this zone. There were sellers still present. So even though that previous annotation said more sellers entered, that was earlier. Up to Friday, sellers still present. They were still present here. There was absolutely no way I could see market price go up into that liquidity area and then about. This is why I keep stressing to you people. Make sure you annotate a chart properly. If you're not doing the proper annotation of key zones, it's gonna be like you're walking into a house that's on fire. People keep on warning you that, listen, the smoke, you saw the smoke, but you're like, nah, it's not burning that bad. I'm still going there and fetch my belongings. And then you walk into an inferno. Sellers were still present in this area. So every single person who chased this and bought in that zone and their stop losses would have been here, market maker just ran their stops. Now, for those who were watching carefully and saw this move, they got the confirmation of a lifetime, which brings us to this current week. I'm gonna have to do the Sunday open for you guys again right around here. So Sunday, come on, work with me. Yeah, it opens at 6. Yeah, gold opens at a different time. Look how Sunday opened. I'm on the M15 chart right now. Look how Sunday opened. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, perfect. This is a Sunday candle opening low. Just gonna draw one line right here. So Sunday candle opening low. And this is the Sunday candle. Well, I'm gonna do it for the first hour. So the first hour. So bear with me just a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Bear with me just a bit. This is the highest area the market price made right around here for the first hour. So first hour low, first hour high of Sunday, right? And later on, I'm gonna mark Monday. I keep on telling you guys, it's time and price. But for those who are still fighting me, I think this video is gonna clear up all of that for you. Time and price. Look just how far into the market activity we went going into what? Sunday, Monday. Look what happened. Look what happened. Price came back into the exact same zone and we still had one more what? Selling. But by this time, you cannot trick me. Why you cannot trick me? One, market price showed me that it was clearly correcting, so the entire equilibrium of this has already been shattered. I would have been above 50% equilibrium of this pullback range. I gotta, I can't do you guys, but I have to show you. Yes, I'm showing, I can't be an algo mentor and not show you the algo. I gotta show you. Every single range in Forex, every single pullback can be measured at 150 and 0. I'm just giving you guys some reference points to assist you. These are navigational points, as we call them. It stands to reason that in every, it's simple physics as well. It stands to reason that with every single move, either you're going to break past that halfway point or you're going to fail to break past it. All right, so if you mark the top and the neutral zone, the 50 area and the 0, you're doing yourself a favor, right? So I guess I'm going to have to fix this up some more. Remind you, I'm on the M15 chart, so I'm giving you guys a lot right about now. So this is where Friday, the market came to an end on Friday, right? Because this is Sunday, and I just marked it out. So this is the last candlestick for Friday, the 26th. Cool. Now, all of this is still players in the market. Look what Sunday came and did. Sunday came and showed us that, listen, within the first hour, I've already gone up to 50 equilibrium, practically taking out because we got a break. You could have even, I could have drawn 3 lines and I still would have gotten the result. But the fact say, this is the highest area of the opening candle, right? On Sunday. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the highest here it went. Oops, my correction right here. So yeah, perfect. Still pretty close. Look what happened. Price consolidated it just a bit. Why did it consolidate a bit right here? So because they knew that they were gonna break this up. They were pushing past. These are sellers. Sellers are inside of here. So the buyers did what they had to do right here. So look what capital was put in this here. I'm just gonna put $1 sign. We're doing some surgery right about now. Surgical analysis. Then price came. One more era. This time, market price couldn't fool around. Look what happened. We stayed above the opening hour of Sunday. Then price took off. Took off. Took off. Right here says Monday the 29th. By this point, you're gone right into the box that I drew. Right in it. And market maker is just stringing along. I can draw back the exact same thing that I did earlier. 4-hour chart back again. I can draw back the exact same thing and do the exact same model going into October, and the results would be the same. Even if price decides to start sell, I still would be lining up myself for a confirmation. The only way I would be getting stopped out is if I don't properly do the right analysis and I don't wait for a confirmation of a move. I rush in too early. But provided even if I'm managing my risk, I should be okay. Even if there was some retail news that the market maker decides to try to mess with my psychology, I would be on point on all cylinders. So back to the bigger picture. Back to the bigger picture. Zoom back in. Back to the bigger picture. So you guys can see it in all its glory. So I'm putting it right back so you guys can see it. Remember, daily chart. All right, back to the chart. D one day. Ooh. Right back to it. Remember, all of this we did, marked it out, mapped it out, all of this. We did that. 4 hour, you look better on the 4 hour. All of this we did forecast. We said this was gonna continue. This was before this happened. Remember, check back on my previous videos. I didn't just drop these on the charts or make this up. And here we have it right now. Alright? Hope you guys enjoyed that. I got one more and I'm gonna do, as I promised, the Sunday open analysis video and tie it in with the previous week high and lows and the current week range. So that's a very important video coming up. Glad you guys watch this one. Please like, share, subscribe. Come on, people, comment. I need to hear from you. Peace.